here's the pick artist himself, Trayvon Diggs. He's putting together an incredible season, now in double digits with 10 picks. It's the Cowboys and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Cowboys in this matchup, they've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to... Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. Winners of 6 of their last 8. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie cornerback. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
It's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
It made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Wiggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 22 carries, 65 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility, because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride into an early lead. But the defense sells out to stop him, that opens up their passing game.
That is scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling this flag on that one.
On first down, McMahon. He's got a man, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw. McMahon. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On second down, a run with Gibson. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. A nice run there, 8 yards. Moves them much closer to the goal line now for third down. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Gibson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he? Result-based business. We know that. That result was positive for him. But, oh, my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there to go for. I get it if it's late fourth quarter. Well, it paid off. I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there. Had to be just total confidence they would pick it up.
On first down, it's Fields.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. McMahon. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got him in, complete. A big play here for Dallas. 67 yards.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And boy, that was something to watch, wasn't it? How about the way these guys came out here in the first quarter? They really put their stamp on this game early with their play calls, and they certainly look good so far.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now here's Pollard. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Tony Pollard with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders. on the all-time NFL list.
And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Damone Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
A big play there for the Raiders.
44 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Gibson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Back to throw.
McMahon, throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, McMahon.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Third and long. It's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
On 1st and 10, McMahon. And incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw again, McMahon. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Damone Clark. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. McMahon under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Justin Fields going to lead his offense back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. And they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man, complete. A big play here for Dallas. 74 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Pollard going to try the right side. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. McMahon, he'll go right back to Tunyon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Fields throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
To try again after the sack. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Pollard again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it is 42-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off play action. McMahon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, McMahon. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. After the sack on 1st down, Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now it's Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Fields on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Holding offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, McMahon. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Fields. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback. Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield. Well,
let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. McMahon, nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. McMahon, throw complete to the tight end Tunyon. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon, that's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and they tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Off play action. Fields. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon, that one complete to Hill. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. C.J. Ham, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least. No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter. And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because
They're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
On first down, Fields. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This is unbelievable.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Fields throwing again. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That is smart enough to run the talented, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, it's Pollard. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Pollard, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Raider D, they get the football back. Throwing on first down. McMahon. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up as safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Going deep this time for Miller. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run with Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top for Miller. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they